Well, I've posted the link. Hi, Michael.
Hello.
Good to see you on here. Hi, Kerry, you okay?
Yeah, fine, thanks. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I forgot I'd muted myself out then for a minute. Oh, you're all right. What's up? I'm having a senior moment. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Right. Got lots of information. Were you, I'm trying to remember, you was at the 10 steps, weren't you? Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to cover a lot of the things that basically were covered yesterday at the 10 steps for the benefit of the people that weren't there, obviously, and also Andy's going to do some goal setting, which sort of it's all sort of, you know, intertwined, if you like, anyway. Now, we only have 40 minutes free on this call, so we've got to sort of, thank you, we've got to limit ourselves to 20 minutes each. So we've got to sort of like run through it quickly. But we're just going to give you the information and direct people to where they need to go to get to download the things and stuff like that. So.
Oh, okay. Are you going to go through the recruiting tips again?
Yeah, I've done a presentation similar to it's Becky's. I mean, I'm not taking the credit. It's Becky's training. I've just done my own slides. That's all, and I'm just going to run through it for everybody just to give them that information. I've actually sent my first reply out using that system today to a lead that came in. So we'll see. You know, okay. We'll see.
That'd be good.
Early days yet, you know, so.
Hi, Gina.
Hi, Gina. How's little one?
He's fine, thank you.
Good. How are you? I bet you're wiped out, aren't you?
I'm a bit tired, yeah. Sleeping on the sofa now at my son's, so that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting too old for sofas, you know.
Yeah.
We went to my sister's New Year's Eve. And we ended up booking a hotel because there's no way I could sleep on a bloody airbed all night. Not my couldn't do it. I'd get on it, but I wouldn't get off it again. That would be it. So now I thought, no, I'm just going to stop the expense and book a hotel. So, right. Hi, Tarn. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. You?
Yes, thank you. Good to see you on here. Excellent. Do you have a nice Christmas and New Year?
Yeah, I'm just glad it's all over.
Yeah. Well, I think we all are, really. Okay. Hi, Murray. Hi, Cammy. We're just giving people another couple of minutes just to come in before we start, and then I'll kick off because we only have 40 minutes on this Zoom call. So, okay. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Murray.
Hi, Sue. Hi, Margaret.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Gina. Hi, Kiri. Hi, Todd. Hi, Murray. Hi, Kimmy.
Hello.
Right, just before we begin, if you end up having background noise, if you can mute yourselves out so it doesn't interfere, you know, when we're trying to give the training for everybody. I mean, it's fine while it's quiet, but obviously if you've got family and the TV on or things like that, just mute yourself out until you need to speak, if you don't mind. Thank you. Okay, so many more coming in, Andy, do you know? Shall we make a start?
Yes, I think Louise is teaching tonight.
Right. Okay.
So,
do you want me to record it?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, crack on, Annie.
Right, one sec then. I've got to figure out how to record it. Does that stop recording? Does it record it automatically?
Yes, it does. It's easy. Have you got the button at the bottom?
It says pause or stop recording. It doesn't say start recording, so it must have already done it.
Yeah, so I think on the top right-hand corner of the screen, there's a red dot with recording next to it. I guess
Oh,
it
I
is recording.
see. Yeah, no, it does
Thanks,
it automatically.
Murray.
And that's fine, thanks. You don't used to do it automatically, you see, so they've obviously changed it.
Yeah,
Right,
it just
okay.
goes down the bottom when it tells you to stop.
Yeah, I can see it. Right, I'm going to, just bear with me. I'm just going to share my screen with you. Right, and I'll just get my slideshow up. Right, now I'm just going to run through a quick training that Becky Spink did. This is Becky Spinks' training. I'm not taking credit for it. I'm just forwarding it on to you guys. I want, obviously, because people couldn't make it yesterday. So just to pass it on. Now, I must stress that this is for recruitment purposes only and pretty much for Facebook, really. More, I suppose you could use it for your other leads as well, like contact manager leads and that, but it's mainly directed at Facebook and it is for recruitment purposes only. Okay, so obviously the step one is to do your lead generation as normal. Use whatever adverts that you normally use, that whatever works for you. So there's nothing different there. Okay. Now, this is a new system that Becky's come up with, and she's trialled it since the middle of November, and since the middle of November she's sponsored 15 people using this system. Okay, so what you have to do, basically, this is your first reply that you can send to people. Now, these slides have been uploaded into the 10 steps page under Becky's training. You obviously will have to change the links to your own links and names and things like that, you know, for each section. Okay, so the first reply to send to people, when they've responded to your lead and they say that they're interested, send them this message on Facebook. Hi, and then put their name in because it makes it personal to them. Hi, William, thanks for your inquiry. Please join, and then put the link to your group and check out the products to see if you like what you see. Sorry, I've got a thing here and it's in my way. I've got it's cut off my page off. That's it. If you like what you see, you could promote these products. You will earn £200 a month for a few hours a week. It's £25 to get access to over 2,000 products with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So even though you're telling them it's £25, you're all to get started, you're also telling them that they're going to get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So really, they haven't got nothing to lose at the end of the day. You will receive an instant £350 credit limit to get you started. Check out the video at www.10stepsinfo.info. Now, this link I've been told still works. Okay, be careful with your links. If you obviously sending loads and loads and loads and loads of messages out, the links will end up as spam. So be careful. You can always change that link round. You can always put it in a little picture and insert the picture onto this if you want to, whatever works for you best. But please remember, it's Facebook and you don't want to get it blocked as spam. So just change your links around every so often. www.10stepsinfo.net. You know, there's loads of different ones that we've used over the years. Just swap them around, whatever works. Okay, and then just put and let me know what you think. Thanks, Sue and Andy. Obviously I've changed this for us. So now, in between all that, you're going to have messages coming backwards and forwards that may ask you questions and things like that. That's fine. By all means, answer their questions as normal. Just follow the normal procedure, what you would normally do. If they're asking too many questions, don't do it by messenger. Do ask them for their phone number or call them on Facebook and speak to them over the phone. If they don't want to give you your phone number out, that's fine. But you can still call them on Facebook, and you don't have to have the phone number. Okay, then if they said yes, they're definitely interested, they've gone and had a look at your group, they'll make sure they've watched all the videos first, and that they are interested. So you're at that stage now. Then you send them this second reply. Thank you for your reply, William. If you would like to give it a go, all you need to do is register your details at Now this link here is my personal sign up link. You will have to do this individually, each person, and put your own link in your own advert, because obviously, as you can see, that's got our account number in. So all you need to do is go onto your Clean Easy website, your Clean Easy ordering site, and where it says, you know, the new distributor, I can't remember, I think it's pink, it's the pink one, the new sign up. Then if you scroll down a little bit, it says create instant link. You must click on that, click on the drop down box and select the kit, and you want the £25 UK kit, obviously, and then click the button and it will create a link for you to copy, and all you do is copy that link, and that is that link that you see there. But obviously yours will have your account number on, and it will be unique to you and your account. So and then basically you will be earning in less than an hour. Once completed, you will receive a 30-day trial. There is nothing more to pay after the 30 days. Your own Facebook group, 15 plus product pictures to add immediately, access to 2,000 further products, and a £350 credit facility and full help and support. So they're giving them all the information with the messages. Then once they've actually joined, once they've signed in, don't do this until they've actually signed in. I have just uploaded a video onto Ansu. I've edited, Jade saw it earlier, I've actually edited, it's a bit better now, Jade. I've edited it. Now it says a welcome to the team video. Becky has got one. If you go onto Kev's YouTube page, there's Becky's on there, but it's also on the 10 steps. You can use Kevin and Becky's video if you wish to. Becky does it actually herself, or you can use mine, or you can create your own. I have actually listened to Becky's, and I've just literally written all the words down that she used on her video, and then I've just created my own using the words basically. So what I will do is when I get a chance, I'll type these words up and I'll upload them into a file for you on Ansu. So if you want to create your own videos, your own welcome to the team video, then that's fine, by all means do so. It may take a few practices. I think mine was about 7 times before I was happy with it. You know, don't expect to get it right first time, but you know, until you're happy with it. But don't spend too much time on it, you know, as long as it's got the essential information in there, don't worry about it too much. But you can use mine, by all means use the one I've got in and so I can send you the link to it as well if you want it sent that way, or you can use Becky's, whichever. So by all means. So it's just basically what you're doing is you're shortcutting a lot of the messes, the ones that you're shortcutting a lot of time. You're saving yourself a lot of time by doing this option. You don't have to do it this way. You can still go and do the same process as what you've always done. You know, speak to them individually and message them and call them and do it exactly how you was doing it before. There's no reason why you can't do both and see what works best for you. But I think what it's going to do, it's just going to cut a lot of the, because once if they are really interested, they've clicked the link and joined. And as Becky said, she's had 15 people actually join a team. Now you are going to get people that will join and they will never do anything, because that happens anyway. That will happen when you get people join, whether it's going through the normal procedure with the telephone and everything. So you'll get people that will join, put a few posts on, do a bit of this, bit of that, and that's it. You never hear from them again. They'll drop off the face of the planet. That is normal. It's normal procedure. You're going to get a lot more business this way. You're going to get a lot more traffic. You're going to get a lot more traffic because it's a quicker process. But you're probably going to get a lot more do none. The ratios are going to balance out. If you understand what I'm saying, it's really important to get these people off to a really, really good start. Really important. So what I suggest you do is after this Zoom call, go into Ansu and click on the video and have a look at my video, and you'll see, you know, what it's all about. It gives them all the information regarding what to do next. Welcome to the team. I'm not going to go into it now because we won't have time, but all that sort of thing. So have a look at it and you'll see what you think. By all means, create your own. The getting started is very, very important, and the online ongoing support is very important for your team members, because this is what is going to ensure whether they stay or not in your business. The quicker you can get them off to a really, really good start and hold their hand for as long as they need it, then the quicker that person earns money, the longer they're going to stay in the business, the more chance you've got of them staying in the business within the first few weeks, because that's obviously when a lot of people decide to drop out. Now, make sure that you check the groups, promote the events. It's really important that you get them to plug into the system. Facebook pages, the Facebook chat, the webinars, the Zooms, contact their uplines, etc., etc. The normal getting started procedure follows. That nothing has changed with the getting started procedure. It's just the actual contacting them and the signing in bit. The rest of it is the same. Okay, tracking is very, very important. Don't forget to do the plans with your new people coming in and tracking them, tracking what they're doing. Track yourself. This is, like a tracking that Becky uses, the post she puts out, the leads she gets in, the message 1 reply, the message 2 with the link, the sign-ins, activations. You can actually track whether this is a better system than the one that you used before, what difference it will make to you in your business. So, as we've said, this is for recruitment only. You may get questions between steps 2 and 3. There is going to be, on the 10 steps, there is going to be a frequently asked questions section. It's not there yet because this is brand new. This is a brand new baby, and it will develop over time. It will evolve. There will be things that may change slightly here and there as we're going along. But there is going to be, as I said, a frequently asked questions section on there for your benefit, that they're going to ask you the questions and you'll know what to say, basically, if you're brand new in the business and you want to get started on the recruitment side. In your group, have the top 6 posts in your group, because the first thing you're doing is you're directing people to your group. That's the first thing that you're doing. So you want to have, for example, if you've got regular customers that are buying things regularly from you, put those at the top of your group. Bump them up, put them at the top. So the first thing that those new people see when they come into your group is those products that are selling, and think, oh yeah, that's good, the things are selling, they do sell, that sort of thing. So make sure that at least the top 6 popular products are near the top. It's a numbers game. It's the same as any other side of this business, catalogs, online, Facebook, whatever. It's exactly the same. It's a numbers game. So just have fun and get started with it. The next thing I want to just quickly touch on is something that Abigail covered on yesterday, on Sunday. Is there is a new, she has uploaded it onto the 10 steps, and it's called Daily Journal. Now, you can actually download this journal. I've downloaded it. It's quite good, actually. Download the journal, fill in the little section that's on the front, follow it in. There's like a link that you can type into open a new browser up, and there's a link on there. I can't, off the top of my head, I can't remember what it is, but you'll see it. It's in great big massive letters on this journal. Put the link in a new tab on your browser, and it opens up this journal, and you have to fill in a few questions, your name, what your main 13-week goal is. This is what we had from Abigail. We had a 13-week roadmap goal. This is all in there. You can print them off and fill them in yourself. So one of the things that we are going to ask everybody to do is to do this. This is a 13-week goal setting program. You print this off or email it to your upline, your gold upline. Okay, now I know Margaret and Gina, they've already done those because obviously they was at the 10 steps. If you haven't done it, obviously if you weren't there, then that's understandable. But get it to your upline, to us, Margaret, whoever your gold upline is, as soon as possible, and we'll help you achieve this. 13 weeks is the 10th of April for me. So, I mean, I've actually just finished mine, and I've emailed it to Kevin today, just to give you an example. It asks you what your main goal is. to achieve within the next 13 weeks. I'm going to go public on here with mine, and mine is 10 active wide within 13 weeks. Okay, and the end result goal is very important to me, for me to achieve, because it will increase my income, enable me to be able to leave my part-time job and go full-time in the business. So that is my ultimate goal. I know when I go 10 active wide, the money increases, the check increases so much, so I won't have to work for Mr. Morrison's anymore, basically. Okay, what I'm going to do to be able to create that, to achieve that goal, you go through it all. It tells you I'm going to improve my lead generation, I'm going to improve my follow-up activity, my skills, I will increase my appointments done, ratio, activity, that sort of thing. And then it asks you to break it down. How are you going to achieve that? What are you going to do? Daily tasks, things that you're thankful for, morning gratitudes. I mean, I've put post lead generation adverts every single day on Facebook, a minimum of 50 a day. I've done 40 so far today. Today's my first day. I've got 10 left to do. I should do that before I go to bed. You know, broadcast a minimum of 2 broadcasts each week. One of my daily tasks today is to do a broadcast. That will be done after this webinar, because that's working for me while I'm in bed asleep. And then the other one is to read 5 pages of GoPro. I'm going to read GoPro again, and I shall take that to bed with me and read 5 pages of that in bed. They're my 3 daily tasks today. I'm halfway through sort of there. So lots of things for you to do. They don't have to be big tasks. They have to be something that you will that will help you move your business forward. What I suggest you do is focus on the business goals for now, because this is a goal setting that will help you with your personal goals, your financial, your relationship goals, your business goals, everything. You can use it for everything. But just for now, on this 13-week roadmap one that we're going to get you to fill in, and send up line, is just concentrate on your 13-week business goals. Where do you want to be in 13 weeks time from today, which is the 10th of April? That's Monday. That's 13 weeks on a Monday. Where do you want to be from there with your business? And then it helps you break it down and understand how you're going to get there. Okay, and with that, I'm just going to pass you on to Andy now, because we're going to run out of time otherwise. But all this is on the 10 steps. Abigail's uploaded it, the journal, my self journal it's called. Just download it, it's completely free. Follow the instructions on there. Print your roadmap off, send it, email it, scan it, whatever, photograph it, text it, whatever, just send it to us, send it to your upline, and fill it in as soon as possible, preferably by Friday. I'm going to say I think the deadline for this should be Friday. That's plenty of time to get you to print it off and fill it in. Okay, and with that I will pass you over to Andy.
Okay, honey, thanks. Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep. Lovely. Terrific. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna do some training, guys. So just give me a tick. I'm just gonna share my screen with you. Same as Sue did. Okay, so Have you got it, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, Andy, thanks.
Right, great, okay. That's good. Right. Okay, so goals, why? Personal business and or personal and business development. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give you some ideas for goal setting for which is so closely linked to personal development and business development. So I'm just going to run a few things just to help you, just to give you some ideas. I know a lot of you on here are probably very new to goal setting and that sort of thing. So it's just to give you some ideas, just to give you a little bit of help, a little bit of support, if you like. Okay, because usually we don't get asked to set goals. Usually our goals are set for us by our bosses. Usually, if we work for a boss, or if we work for the government, or if we work for the council, our goals, or what we do, is part of what their goals are. So it's whatever that company wants to achieve, it's whatever that government wants to achieve, it's whatever that council wants to achieve. So that is, we're part of those goals. So when you're working for yourself, what is going to motivate you is your goals. So it's really important to have some idea as to sort of what those goals are. Inevitably, why are you doing what you're doing? That's the question. Yeah. So when you're setting goals, you always get started at the end and you work backwards. Now, the world hasn't grown from where it started off to where it is now by having small goals. If your goal is, I'm exaggerating a bit here, if your goal is just to get out of bed in the morning, obviously that's not going to take you very far. So try to sort of project, try to go for something that you know that you're going to have to make an extra effort, that you're going to have to change or improve your skills or get new skills. Yeah, because nothing ever improves or changes unless you improve or change. That's just a fact of life. So I know some people want to feel the security and they want to stay in their comfort zone and they don't want to move out of that. Well, that's fine, but bear in mind that's what's going to happen. You will stay in your comfort zone and nothing will change. So in order for something to change, you are going to have to come out of that comfort zone, even if it's just for a little bit initially, but that is something that is going to have to happen. Okay. So what I would say, first of all, is look back on the previous year. Well, what have you achieved last year? Okay. Well, we're still alive, so that's a positive. That is maybe not an improvement, but we're still here. So always be grateful for what you've got. Yeah. So just have a look at what you've done last year and look at all the positive points. You know, you've got your health. Here you may or may not have a job. You've got a house. You've got food. We've got water. We've got warmth. You know, just some basic stuff. But if we didn't have them, we'd soon know about it. Visualize what has made last year inspiring. There must be something that is inspiring there, if you have a good think about it. So work it backwards. This thing that I've forgotten the name of the flipping thing now, but this thing that Sue was talking about today. This is a really good way to set some goals and sort of move forward. Okay, not just with the business, but with other things as well.
It's a self-journal.
And basically, say again?
Self-journal.
Thank you. So work it backwards and just sort of gradually work out where you hope to be by the end of the days. Okay, it's basically 3 months. In fact, I worked it out to be the end of period 4. By the end of period 4, that's basically where I'm going to be. So design your perfect day. What are going to be your daily activities? All right. And so you've kind of got to evolve a little bit. So as you move forward, clearly articulate it with yourself. What do you want to improve? What do you need to do? How can I be better at what I'm already doing? Okay. Do I need to change? Yes, you do need to change, but probably only a few small, tiny things. Okay. Look at some other people, perhaps. Are they sort of a model for you? If they're not, then look at somebody else. There's plenty of people out there. Do some research about it. Yeah. What type of person would you like to be within the business? Now, again, I'm not saying you've got to be some super duper person. I'm just saying, think in a different way to perhaps the way you've thought before. So what is it that you're going to have to change? Now, most people have a far greater part of their mind hidden and opposing them.
Andrew, we've got 10 minutes left.
Okay, than they do actually what that they think of in a positive way. So, you know, they sort of think, I don't believe I'm good enough, or I haven't got the confidence, and I don't deserve it, or I've always been unlucky. And these are common things that everybody at some point has had, okay, including myself, okay? We all get these sorts of feelings. The thing is just to sort of overcome them, if you like, and understand them. If you understand them, then it's far easier to sort of to control them. Okay, so these things kind of like paralyze you and stop you from moving forward and doing perhaps what you really do deep down want to do, or what you would like to be able to do. So it's a case of creating the right sort of mindset. Have a meaningful why, and it's this why thing, yeah. And yeah, we hear it all the time, and it's going to come up in so many trainings. Have a meaningful why, and the reason why is because it is so important. Okay, now your reason why, it doesn't have to be something like, oh, what, I want a swimming pool, or I want to buy a new car. Okay, it could be something positive or negative. Yeah, it might be you want to prove to somebody that somebody who's doubting you that you can be successful in this. Some people might look at that as a negative thing, okay? It might be, but it doesn't matter. If it's a good enough why, then that's fine. It might be a security thing. You want to have some kind of like a pension or something like that for later on. Or you want to improve somebody's education, yours, your partner's, your daughter's, your son's. You want a nicer house, a home, holidays, whatever it is, whatever floats your boat. Yeah, like Abigail was saying, you might nick somebody else's because you can't think of your own goal. Okay, but really have a really good think about it, because you do need a strong reason why it is so important. Now, by increasing your levels of belief, what you're actually going to do is you're going to decrease your levels of non-belief. The more you start to believe in yourself and what you can do, the more the doubting side of you is going to go away. It might sound a bit obvious, but some things are obvious. Yeah, so it's not as difficult as it might sound. Okay. So, increasing levels of belief will decrease levels of non-belief. So what we're going to do, we kind of like got to change our autopilot. We're all being bombarded with negative crap all day, to be honest with you. If we're not careful, we allow that to control us. Yeah, we might switch on the radio and the news is on and they're telling us about some bad stuff, and then we see the newspapers and that's all about bad stuff, and then we put the television on and that's all about bad stuff, and then we talk to our mate at work and they say, oh, they tell us something bad, somebody's been made redundant, or something bad has happened at work, or somebody's fallen out with somebody else. It's just bad stuff constantly. Yeah, but it doesn't need to be. Yeah, so there's always going to be bad stuff around, but you are in control of what you are taking on board. So you can just ignore all the bad stuff, if you like, and try to be the focus of good stuff. As they say, are you a drain or are you a radiator? Are you draining with negative stuff or are you radiating out positive stuff? Yeah. So change the autopilot. Cut out, I hope, I wish, I think, I can try, and put in, I will. As they say in Star Wars, with Yoda, I think it is it Yoda? He says, well, you've got to get that spacecraft out of the swamp. And he says, well, I'll try. And he says, no, not I'll try, I will. Yeah, well, obviously we're not Yoda and we're not trying to move spacecrafts, but it's that kind of mentality, okay, that is going to just make some massive changes. So how do I reset my autopilot? Well, you create new habits. So you lose the bad habits. Ask yourself how much television you watch every day and work it out. And how much of that television is actually enhancing your life, okay? And don't kid yourself. Yeah, be serious about it. Okay, I'm not saying don't watch television. I'm just saying that a lot of us, well, the television is the #1 income reducer, probably followed closely actually by the laptop. Okay, so if you're going to watch the television or you're going to be on a PC, then just think about what you're actually doing when you're on there. Yeah. Now, compounded over time, if you're just watching rubbish on television all the time, compounded over time, that's not going to move you forward in your business. But if you're just doing rubbish on your laptop, that's not going to move you forward in your business. Okay? But if you're doing things that are going to help you, if you're doing like personal development, if you're doing things that are going to help your business, then compounded over time, that's going to make a massive difference. So it's just changes in daily routines. Yeah? Does this make sense, guys, what I'm saying? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Now, some people say, well, I heard this, but I can't do it, or I really struggle with it, you know? Well, learn to apply all of your mind to your goals. This is why it's important to have a why, yeah? So when you feel, if your subconscious is saying to you, well, I don't think I should be doing this, I should be doing something else, yeah? Which is not a bad thing, yeah? So don't focus on what goes wrong, focus on your goals, yeah? So can you see, I'm just throwing a lot of different things here at you to help you on this sort of mental journey, or the start to this mental journey, all right? Excellent start points. Making the Shift by Darren Hardy, okay? It's on YouTube, you can get it on DVD, I think you can get it on the Facebook page. Excellent CD to start off with, okay? And the Compound Effect, which is actually also which is also done by Darren Hardy. You can get it on audio. Just two really great ways to start with your personal development and your goal setting. The most important thing of all is to start. Yeah. So it might not be the right point to start, but start. Okay, because until you start, nothing is going to change. All right, and obviously carry on. That's important as well. Okay, and that's it, guys. So I hope that's helpful. I've sort of thrown a lot of stuff in there, and the personal development is for everybody. It's not just for people developing a team. It's for everybody who just simply wants to improve their life, their relationships, and where they're going. I think that's about it, guys.
Yeah, I mean, we have to hold our hands up. We're the world's worst for goal setting. We really are. You know, I mean, we just don't do it. And I've not done any personal development for quite a while. So
excuse me, not we.
All right, me then. Excuse me, you haven't done any. You do. Andy's very good at personal
I've got my thoughts. I'm not.
He is very good at personal development. He does quite a lot, but me, I don't know. But goals, we are a bit lax with our goal setting. So this self-journal is something that I can actually relate to and I can get my teeth in. And it's very easy to do. And I think, and the new system that we've got with the recruitment as well, everything's moving forward so quickly, but for the better. Obviously, yet again, the 10 steps have done it again. They have
Less than a minute, honey.
Yeah, they've progressed us so much in such a short space of time. It's unbelievable. And unless you attend these meetings, you're really, really, really missing out on invaluable information. We can only tell you so much on these little Zoom calls, and we can only pass so much information on to you. And a lot of it's staggered and it's broken up and it's bit by bit. You don't get the whole picture. It's not like being there and learning it for yourself. So it's really, really important to try and get to as many of these meetings as possible. Obviously, if you're ill or, whatever, things happen, we understand that. But the things that we learned yesterday, obviously, if we hadn't been there yesterday, we wouldn't have been able to pass all this information on to you because we